Hey, hi, Crispy. Hey, Kitty. How you doing, friends? Almost there, okay? We're almost there. Think we are. Pretty sure. Let's see. Almost? Should be? I believe so.
There once was a dream world.
Yep, there we go, friends.
Familiar friends.
Hey, how you doing?
From the most
oh God,
heroic to
that
the
update
most
was huge.
villainous,
Took forever.
lived together
Took
in
forever to
harmony.
download.
However, as
And
time
I'm plugged
passed,
directly into the router,
the forgetting
so
set in,
it's pretty
and
fast.
the world fell
Okay, hold on.
into darkness until you arrived.
Just a little. Hope you guys are all doing
You have
great.
the power to make it special again.
I haven't played this since we last streamed, like 2 weeks ago. Way behind, probably. That's okay. Hey, Matt, good to see you. Hold on. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Okay, yeah, that was a pretty huge update. Pretty huge. So let's see what we got. Last time we were playing, I was doing the star path. That's probably over. Let's see, hold on. Oh, it's taking a while to load up. Alright, here we go. Let's take a look and see. Well, first off, I want to thank everybody for being here. Hope you're having a great day. My day was super busy. It feels like I should be going back to work tomorrow, but I'm not. I still have a day off. But these last 2 days have been really busy for me. Nice! That's good. That's not too shabby even amount. Oh, a couple weeks left? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, because I haven't played since we streamed it. You know, it's been Animal Crossing and Dinkum for me like non-stop now. Hi, Jan. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope everybody's having a great day. So right now it's like 88 degrees here in Albuquerque. It's pretty warm. It's pretty warm. I had to go shopping, had to do a bunch of other errands, been reorganizing, cleaning, being a grown-up. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. But I get to play some cool games and hang out with you, my friends, so it's all good. Okay. Ooh, cowboy theme? Cool. Alright, let's see how we're doing, friends. So I'm not even sure what the update did. I just knew it was a huge update, really big. Okay, we gotta talk to Anna. So let's go talk to her. Welcoming Anna. Okay, let's go find out. So she's gonna be in her domain. So, well, that's good. I don't blame you, my friend. You can lurk. Not that you need my permission to, but thanks for stopping and saying hi. As you can see, I got Scar here. So we got Scar, and then we're gonna go welcome Anna. And well, I forgot how. There's Donald. It's all foggy over here. Okay, let's go say hi to Anna really quick. Really? Okay. Supposed to be a lot of stuff for the Switch too. Because I'm getting back on Facebook. So hold on, wait. So what it is, my friends, is I'm being more active on Facebook again, and so I need to put my content on Facebook on the Reels. And oh God, I am so hooked on the Facebook Reels. I've been watching like all these videos of the Chihuahuas. Oh God, they're so funny. And then a bunch of art stuff, you know, digital art, sculpting. It's pretty neat. It's been a while since I've been on Facebook, so I wasn't around for the Reels thing. That's really new to me. It's like YouTube Shorts, but on Facebook. It's kind of a trip. I like it. And then, oh yeah. So back to the point. I've been getting a lot of commercials for the Disney Dreamlight Valley there, you know, saying it was an update for the Switch 2. They must have been huge, because it took over 30 minutes to download the update for me. And usually that's a long time for me because I have really good internet, and I have my docks. My dock is plugged directly into the router, so it's hardwired. And then I have so it's a hardwired router, so it's pretty fast. Hey, Lux, good to see you, my friend. That's a game that I want to play, but I'm afraid of opening the Pandora's box and spending too much time on it, Because I've been watching some videos of people doing some insane builds in Pokecopia, so I don't know. Good to see you, Lux. I'm on the fence. I really want to play that game, but I know if I get it, I'm gonna obsess over it, and I'm not gonna get nothing done. I'm already stretching myself too thin on games already. And then, of course, I buy another VR game last night, so I bought like an Aliens game. Aliens VR. It's supposed to be pretty scary. So you're like on the ship, and you're running around, and the aliens are trying to get you. But it's in VR. It's going to be terrifying. I can't wait to play it. It was on sale for 10 bucks. It was normally 30, but on sale for 10. Not like I needed a new game, but I love a deal. I love a deal. Okay, we gotta find our friend. Oh, she's over here? Okay, she's over here in the store. Yeah, it just looks really fun, but I already have a bunch of crafting games I can farm and stuff. But okay, now the only thing that's keeping me from pulling the trigger is I don't know the Pokemon animals at all, the last time I was really watching I watched the cartoons back in the 90s when I was taking care of my niece and nephew, because I was taking care of them, and that's when I got hooked on Pokemon. Go Team Rocket! I like Team Rocket, they're funny. But yeah, so I wouldn't know any of it. I wouldn't know any of it. Okay, hold on. This looks pretty cool. Let's buy that.
Oh, greetings, neighbor. Hi.
That looks very nice.
Thank
And
you
then
kindly.
that looks pretty neat. Let's buy that.
Good day, dear. Woohoo!
That's pretty cool looking. Is that big or small? Okay, and then
Hello? I need to talk to you.
we're gonna skip on that. Okay, there's our friend. Let's talk to her.
Hi.
Yeah, I just got a bunch of games I want to catch up on. I'm like, oh, sorry I got all quiet, friends. Hey, Hazel, good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, I didn't even say, I just said Lux. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Hey. Hello, Lux. It's gonna be a rough 2 hours, friends. I am brain tired today. I just had a lot of office stuff to do today, so I'm so happy you guys are here. I love you, friends. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, here we go. Yep. You sure have.
Ow! Ow!
You hit your head on some ice really hard. That's why you don't remember, Anna. We had to take you to the ER, and you were there for a long time, and Scrooge paid your bill, and now you owe him big time. Yep, watch out for Scrooge. You owe him like 50,000, whatever the Disney money is. Yeah, I know what you mean. I only buy stuff. Now, I wanted to buy that Resident Evil game. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to buy that, mostly just to play for fun, not really for the channel. But that was also $70, but it was sold out. Okay, so I could have bought it online, but I didn't. Because the way I look at it is, if I can't buy it in the store, then maybe it's like the universe was saving me. Oh yeah, Colts and Lamb's on sale for 20 bucks right now. 1938 at my job. I have Little Nightmares 2, and I still got to finish 1. Oh, my friends. Okay, so hey, hi friends. My name is Ernie, and I'm a game hoarder. My friends, I was okay. So I have I now have over 100. Oh no, I'm almost at 100. I'm almost at 140 games. Okay, I'm just a couple shy of having 140 games on Steam. Yeah, I got a problem, friend. I'm a game collector, not a game player. Yep. You know, I see all these cool games. They're like super cheap. There's games like, it's like, a lot of it's like nostalgia games I played when I was younger, you know, with my niece and nephew, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I went and bought all the Lara Croft games, like in a package for like super cheap. And then I went and bought all the Resident Evil games for like 30 bucks, like all of them, except for the new one. And then, yeah, so I got a weakness, my friend. I got a weakness. Yeah, it's a problem.
Oh, hey, it's you. Could you help me out?
And I find myself going on Steam every day and looking around. Now, I would be doing that on the Switch, but the Switch has such a clunky eShop page that it's hard to browse. So thank God for me. I mean, thank God for that. Thank you, God. That's saving me money. Because I go into the bargain section and I see all these games like $5, $4. I'm like, you know what? That's the price of the sandwich I had for lunch. You know, and I'll be able to use it more than once, you know, and I don't. Thank you, Lux. Well, you know what? I love what I do. You know, I've been gaming since the Pong days, okay? I've been gaming since Pong. Now, I was going to arcades. I was there for the home computer thing. So I've been playing games for like most of my life. Am I good at games? Not even. But I have fun. Now, I'm good at this, you know. The reason why I think I'm good at these kind of games, the building games like this, because I used to play a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon. I used to play a lot of the God games, where you can control the city, do resource management. I used to play Warcraft when it was on the floppy disk. You know, the very first incarnation of it, you know. But no, I've been around a long time for gaming. You know, I wish I would have started my game channel when I first got YouTube, you know, because I've had my YouTube channel since 2007. But I've only done stuff with it for the last couple of years, you know. Oh, look at am I growing tobacco? Or is that like all dried up? Okay, hold on. You see, Lux? I'm old enough to be your dad. See, you're younger than my daughter. Or I should say you're close to the same age. I shouldn't make my daughter sound older. That's very disrespectful for me. Hey, Nick Gamer! Hey, my friends, please go check out our wonderful friend, Christy Crafts. Go check out her channel and go become a member. It's worth it. She's a wonderful and great designer. Go check out our great friend, Nick Gamer. Now he's going to be playing some classic games. See, I pay attention to you guys' channel. You know, I might not show up all the time, but I keep an eye on my friends. Like you guys keep an eye on me. Now, I was talking to my friend Jesse, who showed up yesterday, and she was just taken back at how wonderful the community was and how welcome you made her feel. So thank you for that. Thank you for being the friendly people that you are. Okay, so the last time I was playing this, I was basically working on opening up. We have to open up. So I got Lady and the Tramp here, and then I was working on this one right here. So we got to work on this, okay? So I got to follow the Forgotten into his portal. So now we're going to start the Forgotten storyline now. We should actually see what my what this stuff is, since I actually paid moonstones. Okay, so we got to earn 5,000 Dreamlight, harvest some bushberries. Okay, I can't really craft any potions yet. Okay, let's find Goofy and spend time with him. I still have the Game Boy Advance. I got the Nintendo edition that looks like the Nintendo controller. And then, yeah. Oh, yeah. My first games, yeah. I remember playing like Duck Hunt and then, you know, Pit Trap. All those really old games. Yeah. Who wants to be in our movie? We should get somebody in our movie. Who you guys talking about? Oh, my daughter? Oh God, no. She watches my channel once in a while. Once in a blue moon, she'll say, "The Game Boy Color? That's cool." Now, I have this little attachment that I bought back in for my Game Boy Advance, and what it was. Okay, what's my things again? Harvest blueberries. Okay, we gotta find Goofy. So what I had is I had a music player where it had the big old clunky, say the little disc, not the SSD, but the giant one before that, with the 128 MBs, and then I had this thing where it plugged in where the game goes, and used to record videos off the computer, and then you would process it, and then you could play videos on your Game Boy. Oh, Jesse, yes, okay, yeah. I'm trying. My friend Jessie's very shy about her voice because I tried to get her to be like one of my voice actors before, but you know. Hey, Crystal, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing great. I had a lot of fun yesterday, you know. I always have a lot of fun hanging out when we hang out together. So, it's the highlight of my days, you know. Hi, Crystal. How you doing? Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we gotta pick some blueberries, and then we gotta find Goofy on the map, and we can hang out with Goofy. There's our friend Shiloh, sign out in Animal Crossing. Now, I told my brother about how when you guys sign on to the Switch, I could see what game you're playing, right? And you know, same thing when I play a game. So my brother went and found all these super weird, cringy games. Okay, like really cringy. Okay, like basement dweller, like you know, like I live in a basement cringy. Okay, and so he says I should buy it for a goof. Just to sign up and see you guys have me seen playing some weird old game. And then I was laughing too, so yeah, that'd be really funny, but it wouldn't be funny either, because, you know, I don't want people to think I'm a weirdo when I'm not, you know. I thought about it for a second. Oh, I bet, Crystal. It's going to take time, my friend. Now, Crystal, okay, so, not to minimize your pain, but I could identify it and I could feel it. Because, see, my dad passed when I was 12 years old, okay? And then my Uncle Danny came over to our house and told me my dad died. Because my mom and dad divorced when I was little. Okay, so my dad used to be the trash man at my school, okay? And then, I used to sit by the trash can to wait for him, and that's how I would visit with him. And then he would basically give me comic books and like magazines that he found in the, you know, that was in the trash that parents threw away. I used to have all these hardcore horror magazines that I guess like shocked mothers threw away because their kids had them, and they ended up in my little impressionable hands. But long story short is once the kids found out that my dad was the trash man, you know, they would chase me and throw me in the trash can. They would say, trash man, son, in the trash you go. I'll never forget that. And then my dad ended up dying like a couple years after that. My dad was 28 when he passed. So you guys, if your parents are still alive, cherish the time with them. If you don't get along with your parents, put on an olive branch and try to patch things up if possible. You know, sometimes the damage is so bad you can't. But you know, you don't want to have your parents pass, you know, with things not being in a good light. Yeah, that's the hard part about it, Angel Kitty. When you're trying to watch your cholesterol, you know, you basically just gotta go oil and vinegar. Hey, Carissy! Thank you for being a member for 10 months, my friend. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, hearts in the chat for our good friend Carissy. Now, Carissy is very special because she's the first person that subscribed to my channel that was not a relative. She was subscriber number 8. Oh, my dad, we had all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. But you had a relationship, and that's all that matters. That's hard, Lux. That's good, yeah. But you keep them alive in your heart. Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you for being a member for 10 months, my friend. That's amazing. Thank you so much. But, you know, we all have a lot in common, my friend. So, now, whenever you guys talk about that stuff like that, when I bring it up, it's not because I'm trying to minimize any pain you're feeling. I'm trying to show you guys that, yes, we all experience that, you know. And, you know, we all feel that sadness. I miss my, you know, I have, you know, my younger brothers, they don't remember my dad at all. They're too little, you know. So, oh, thank you, Lux. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let's get the ball rolling with some fun stuff. Here you go. Oh, thank you, my friend. Hey, thank you again for the super chat. Yeah, that's where it's at. Oh, thank you, my friend. Oh, thank you again for what you do. All right, Lux. Thank you, my friend. Hearts in the chat for our friend Get Lux. Yeah. Yep. Thank you, bro. Thank you, my friend. All right. Hey, hang out with me, Goofy. I promise my sad stories are over for at least 5 minutes. But yeah, we all care, you know. And the thing about it is, you know, you're not alone, you know. And the reason why I like to bring it up is to let you know that, you know, let people know they're not alone, you know. That we all have so much in common, more than you would ever think, you know. More than you ever think. You just gotta take the time to talk to people sometimes. But you know, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's hard to talk to people. It can be rough. Certain people can be knuckleheads. Oh, that's not the ramp. What am I doing? Over here. Over here. Come on, Goofy. Yeah. I'm doing this the hard way. Hold on. Let's go over here. We need to go to Summit Plateau. Yep, gotta be healthy. Okay, we gotta run in here now. Gotta go in here. I love being part of this community, Lux. You see, before I started Cozy Gaming, I used to be a dungeon crawler. So I used to play like Diablo 2, you know, Diablo 3. I never played 4. I played Diablo 1. I used to play a lot of Skyrim. So that's the kind of stuff I played. I used to play like a lot of like war games, but I stopped playing that because I wasn't really good at it, and I got tired of people yelling at me. Well, you should make sure you have something, Crystal. You know, a little yogurt, some milk, you know, just something small, because it's not good for your system to go totally empty, you know. Drink something. I feel ya. By not being hungry. Okay, God, it's been forever since I've been in this section. Okay, what are we doing again? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, it's also easy too, because America has like the worst food, my friend. Our food is so, it's so unhealthy, you know. Because that's the thing, you know, when I had my heart attack, I tried to be healthy, and so I was eating all these salads, right? That's why I was so surprised that I had this high cholesterol problem. And then I started looking at all the salad dressings, and of course all the good ones all had cholesterol. All the stuff that tastes good all had cholesterol. What am I doing now? Okay, go back to the valley. I guess I gotta go talk to Merlin. Anything with ranch is has a lot of cholesterol, lots. Thank you for being here, Chrissy. Hey, my friends, Chrissy's another great person who has a channel and makes content. So go do our friend a solid and go sub to her channel. You're still making content, right, Chrissy?
Why does morning have to be
Okay, so now... Well, I gotta go show Merlin. Yeah, I figured I had to go find Merlin. Okay, let's go find him on the map. Yeah, so basically today, we're just gonna try to get some of the game stuff done. So, cause my last star path, I got most of the stuff done. Usually if I can't find Merlin, he's in the restaurant. So I bet you that's where he's at. Let's go look. He's probably in the restaurant. Oh yeah, you can't eat instant ramen. That's way too many carbs. If you are gonna eat ramen, buy the better, more expensive one. You know, the noodles are way better quality, not so cheap. Oh, that's good. You gotta take a break. Look at me, the guy who never stops, telling people to take a break. I have to, yeah. I'll actually be taking a vacation in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, my brother's going to be here, so I'm actually going to go on a vacation from streaming. It's going to be weird. Okay, usually Merlin's always sitting in here. Nope, not this time around, huh? Wow, okay. Alright, wonder where he's at. Yeah, that's the cheap noodles. That's the cheaper noodles. That's why, you know, if you get the ones that are like, you know, like $8, $9 for the pack of 4, you know, usually you find those, you know, and those have a lot less sodium and they're better quality noodles. Not as cheap. Because I got to keep an eye on my sodium. So that's one thing I check a lot. And, oh, also another thing that's sneaky about the ramen. Okay, so if you look at the pack, if you look at the ramen, they consider half a ramen a serving, okay? So when you, so all the numbers that are on the back of that ramen, if you eat the whole square, you gotta double everything. So that's why I stopped eating the regular top ramens and started switching to the fancier ones. But yeah, that's another thing that Top Ramen does, is you look at the back and it'll say serving size, and the serving size is half a package. Who eats half a package of ramen? You know, nobody that I know. Usually I'll eat 2 when I used to eat ramen all the time. Okay, we gotta find Merlin. Where's our wizard at? God, everybody's at the plaza, huh? Okay, come on, Merle. Where are you, friend? There he is. I see him. Let's walk. There he is. Merlin! Merle! Merlin! Oh, that's right. He can't hear good. Forgot. Merlin! Merle! Here you go, bro. Hi, Brenda! Good to see you, my friend.
Hello.
How have you been? I hope you're doing great. Yeah, Chrissy, I feel you on the messy desk. My desk is all piled with boxes still, and I've been using the piano as my desk, and I keep dropping the mouse, and I keep like closing windows and stuff I don't want to. It's very frustrating. Plus, I'm not even using my office chair, so I'm just using a dining room kitchen chair, and it's pretty hard on the back. God, I sound like such an old man. My lumbago is acting up. There he goes. Good to see you, Brenda. Glad you're here. We're just trying to get things done in the valley. We had an update, but I'm not sure what it was updating, but it took over a half hour.
How
And I have pretty fast
curious.
internet. That's good. Oh my gosh.
Together.
And there's not much I can do for your feet, too. Did you need stitches? You weren't barefoot, were you?
How marvelous.
Oh, good. All right. So I must have to recharge it. Plant in the ground before the pillar. Okay, what's he gonna do now? Oh, is he gonna teach you how to make potions? Oh, he's gonna show me how to make a potion. Vitalis crystals, perfect.
Norum.
Ooh, the mirror. I love this elixir. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, we got this now.
To you.
Okay, so now let's I think I have crystals in my storage. Let me look at my bin. Ah, but it was big. Oh, you gotta be careful, my friend. You gotta be careful about that. Make sure you keep an eye on it so it doesn't get infected. Oh, I got crystals. Perfect. I can make some. I got everything I need. Nice. Can I make both? Only one. Can only make one. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now... Okay, we got our time with Goofy. Now I gotta go in my backpack. If I can remember which button that was. Oh my god, I got so much stuff in my storage. Okay, then... Where's the potion? Use. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we need to go put stuff away. All these games, it's always about the pocket maintenance. Thank goodness you got the one button transfer. That's so helpful. Yeah. You're gonna have to do some heavy clean. Oh, you know what? That's in the way. Okay, now I can pick it up. I mean, open it. Now those candle things are from some kind of quest. Hold on. I think that's the Lady and the Tramp thing. Okay, yeah. We'll get all this fixed up here. Okay. Now, and then we gotta find somebody, okay, hold on. There's our flowers. That was a lot of it right there. As you can see, I upgraded all my chests to the gold standard. Yeah, so guess we're good now. Okay, now we need to go talk to Merlin. So where's Merlin at again? Where did he go? He can be fast. Okay, he's still over here. I think... Where's he at? Okay, everybody's congregated by the plaza here. Everybody's over here. We'll find him.
Got a minute, Cal?
No, not really, Mickey. I'm looking for Merlin. Oh, let's hang out with, hold on. We're gonna hang out with our good friend here. Hey, Wally!
It's pretty great how nice you are.
Hey, let's hang out. How you doing, my friend? Okay, good. Okay, now we need to collect. Okay, so we're gonna be collecting. Spend time with Goofy. And then we need 20 more berries. We gotta sell some gems. We'll find Merlin in a bit. Yeah, well, yeah. You know, keep it clean, you'll be okay. You know, the fact that it was glass, you know, that's gonna help. You know, be more concerned if it was like wood or metal about getting an infection. Okay, pick up any flowers. Nice. We'll collect that in a minute. Let's get those blueberries. Those are up here. Let's get these gems. Those are over here. I gotta sell some gems. And then Wally will give us some extra. Come on, Wally. Hook me up with extra. Thank you, friend. Perfect. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so we need 20 of the blueberries. So we should be able to do that almost. We'll go ahead and hit the rocks. We'll work our way to the summit plateau and then we'll bury that orb. Once we find Merlin. Okay. We're saving the thorns for when I have to pick them up. It looks all nice with it being all foggy and misty. Okay, that's only 9 so far. I need like another 11. Now I had those same berries down by the beach. So we'll go over there. See, I can't break those yet. Can't go over there yet. Oh, can't do this? Hold on. I thought I could get rid of those. Oh no, those are stumps. Oh, that's right. Those are stumps. I don't think I can get rid of those yet. Nope, not yet. Okay, let's go ahead and... Yeah, I can't get rid of the stumps yet. That's something I can't do yet. I can water the mushrooms. Okay, so we gotta find Merlin. There he is. Okay, let's highlight Merlin. Let's go find him. So I can finish this one quest. That is so handy, that little trail. Okay, here it goes. Yeah, we'll talk to him. And then we'll get the watering can rolling. Okay, he should be out and about over here, hold on. Okay, where is he? Okay, is he over here? Where's he at? Okay, he moved around pretty fast. Oh, he's already home. He's back at his house, okay.
All right now,
Hey, Merlin.
we have work to do.
I got that potion. Okay, plant it in the ground. Tend it till it grows.
Alakazam!
Okay, that sounds great. Okay, he made it grow worthy now. Now, since we're so close to the beach, we're going to run to the beach, and we're going to pick the rest of those blueberries. Yeah.
Why does morning have to be?
Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay, I got a bunch of them over here. Well, not really a bunch, but at least another 6. Okay, so how are we doing now? Let's take a look. We only need 5 more. That's not bad. 5 more is not bad. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go over here to Goofy's stall. And let's sell whatever gems I have. And then we'll go to the summit plateau. And... oh, here you go. Here's some moonstones. It'll be like 50. That's nice. There we go. Perfect. All right. My little... oh, yeah, my also sitting with my mom. He'll probably want to come over here about an hour into my stream. Okay, let me go ahead. I want to thank everybody for showing up, my friends. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much, okay? I'm glad you're around. I'm glad we could share this time together. Yeah, I got to play. I'm glad that I didn't miss out on oh, we're going to sell. Okay, we're going to sell these gems. Yeah, we'll sell all this stuff. I got so much stuff in my storage, I can sell it. Okay, that's a gift. We should keep that. I like how they tell you it's a gift. That's kind of nice. I like how the little numbers look bigger by the multiples. Those are easier to read. That's kind of nice. That looks new. Okay, so these two flowers are gifts. That's a gift. Okay. Oh, just sell this. Hold on. Just sell these crabs. And we can go ahead and sell this stuff as well. Perfect. There we go.
Oh, hey there, pal.
Okay, sell
How about
items.
it?
Okay, now we got another one. Sell gems. One more gem to sell. Sell flowers. Okay, that must be... okay, I know which one those are. Hold on. Those are going to be the routine duties. That's what we're knocking out. Collect. Oh, look, I got there's 80. Okay, then go over here. Take a picture. Okay, collect this one. Okay, any more? There's a bunch. Collect. Collect. Okay, what else we got here? That's it for those. Okay, that's good. And how we doing? How we doing on the tickets? 205. Let's cash a few things in. Okay, so that's page 1. Okay. At least I had to do 4. Oh, one more. Okay, so let's do this. Let's collect, is that a pet carrier? That's kind of cool. Let's do this. Let's do the flower bed. Okay, that's gonna be more useful. And then, okay, now let's go to page 2. And let's go ahead and collect the moonstones. Okay, that's good. Okay, now, hold on, wait. And go back to page 2. 135. Okay, let's get this cool jacket. We're going to equip it. And we're going to get this hat. We're going to equip it. Perfect. Okay, now we just go ahead and get, let's get this, let's get that thing right there. Okay, now we can go to page 3. Ooh, nice, nice. What are these sidewalk patterns? Ooh, nice. 25, 25. So the moonstones, that's kind of cool. That totally reminds me of Animal Crossing. That's kind of nice. The phone's pretty cool. Oh, that's very pretty. That's 80, okay. All right. I like that outfit. You might look, see, look, Wally, now we match, Wally. We totally match, friend. Okay, so now we gotta, oh yeah, we're looking for Merlin, huh? Oh no, we gotta go bury that thing, that's right. We gotta go bury it. So let's do the fast travel. Save us some time. Where am I going? I just pressed the button. Okay, fast travel again. Dude, I gotta be stopping so quick on the button. Okay, god dang it. Okay, fast travel. Hold on. There we go. Okay, now we gotta find... Okay, what's that thing we gotta bury in front of? Where is it? Okay, hold on. At the pillar. Okay, where's the pillar? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Where's that at? Oh, there it is, over there, over there. There it is. There it is. Okay, so we gotta bury it right here. Okay, so let's bury, let's make a hole. We're gonna bury it right here in the front. Right here. And now we'll go ahead and plant the seed. And now we're gonna water. It's gonna take a few days. Can I water yet? Okay, there's some watering. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that part's done. Okay, well now, what else have we got going now here? Hold on, let's see. Okay, let's go back to our duties. Harvest some, okay, the bush berries. And we gotta give Goofy his gift. Okay, cook any 2-star meal. Okay, let's see if we can find any more gems. We just need one. So maybe we'll get lucky and find one. Yeah, we are. Wonderful. Perfect. Come on, Wally. Help me out, friend. Is he? Nope, I guess not. Okay, that's okay. Because now we got our, I'm all stuck up on this tree. Here we go. Hey, Naru! Good to see you, friend.
How's it going?
Hope you're doing well. Hold on, wait. Dang it, I did it again. I always start to type, and I don't have the cursor in the chat box, and it closes my second screen. Okay. Hi, Naru. How you doing, friend? Okay, we're gonna sell. Okay, we're gonna sell that, that. Okay, we're gonna sell tomato seeds, blueberries, and these flowers. Okay, what do my animal friends have? Nothing. Okay, sell. Perfect, there we go. So we sold some gems. There's another 5. Okay, perfect. Now we can go back to our rewards. And now we can go back to page 2. Okay, we can go to page 3. And we're gonna collect this. Wonderful. Okay, so we're doing good on the moonstones. Okay, so now we gotta give Goofy his favorite gift. So let's see what he likes. Probably a fish. Okay, what does he like? Hold on, let's see. A perch, a scallop, oh, God, I can't read the text for that. Pan-seared something and vegetables. It looks like some kind of fish. Okay, let's get him a perch. So we'll go back to my house, which is just right over here. Okay, and I know I have a perch. That I do have. And I think my fish are over here. Yep. Well, there it is. Guy only had 2 of them to begin with. That's pretty lucky there. Okay. Okay, so now we gotta find... We'll find them again. Okay, where is Goofy now? Oh, where'd he go? Okay, looks like he's down by the plaza again. Scar, Mickey, Ursula. Yeah, he's down here by the plaza. There he is. There he is. Come on, highlight. Okay, now we got him. Let's go get him. Go give him his present. Well, I'm glad you're doing good, Naru. Hopefully everybody else is having a great day. Let's give him his gift. Hey, Goofy.
How's it going?
Hey, got something for you. Okay, let's give him that perch. Okay, that's his favorite gift.
Whoa!
You're welcome, friend. Okay, let's collect that now. Let's go back to our duties. Okay, not bad. 20. Okay, we should go check, chat with the villager named her Flower. Well, that's Daisy. We should go talk with Daisy then. Catch fish in the glade of trust. Can I fish in the glade of trust? Hold on. Yeah, I can fish over here. But we gotta find Daisy. Where's Daisy at? I saw Daisy earlier. She was over... God, where did she go? Saw her in this crowd over here. She in the restaurant? I think she might be in the restaurant. I don't know, it's hard to say. Oh, there she is. There's Daisy. Hold on. She's close. Okay, let's go find her and chat with her really quick.
Never forget.
I won't, Merlin. I'll never forget, like an elephant. Just don't know what to remember. Okay, here, let's go talk to her now. Hey, Daisy.
Just who I wanted to see.
Hey, let's hang, how's the journalism going?
Oh.
How about the danger of night throws?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Don't be a stranger.
Oh, there's a twofer. Nice. Okay, so I need to earn some dream light. And then let's go over here now. And, oh look, there's another one. I can collect that one. Perfect. I can collect, hold on. There was one more. Collect that one. And then let's go back to my regular duties. Okay. We're doing pretty good. Okay, let's go get the rest of the, okay, let's go get the rest of the berries. Okay, we only need 5. And then we gotta cook a 2-star or higher meal. Okay, so let's head back. Head back. This fast travel. Hold on. Save some time in fast travel. Oh no, it's just right here. Hold on. We'll go to the restaurant. Okay, hold on. Over here. Nope, wrong way. This way. Here we go. Okay, let's go to the restaurant and let's cook a meal. Is it that hot over there? Oh, you had to plunge the sink. Oh, okay. Not take a plunge, but plunge the sink. Hey, why is there a hat in the ground? Why is there a hat there? What is up with that? Look. There's a hat stuck in the ground. Take a picture of that. Okay, hold on, wait. Camera. Okay, we want to tilt. Okay, let's take a picture. Okay, can't really get the hat in here. Hold on. Let me change my pose. Okay, hold on, now you can see the hat better now. Okay, here we go. Oh, did I take a picture? I don't think I did. That's one thing about the Disney game. I am not really that crazy about their camera. I always struggle with it. Not like the Animal Crossing camera. I mean, that's such a great app. Okay, let's cook a 2-star meal. And what's up with that being the ground? I know, isn't that crazy? Okay, so I gotta cook a meal. Two-star or more. Okay, let's go with this fish soup. Cook that. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, fish soup. There you go. Tell me about it. That's so weird, huh? Let's do this. Let's get rid of those quests. Okay, so let's go here and let's unhighlight that. Okay, let's go back here again. And this is give me like a future thumbnail. There you go. So it looks like he's rubbing his hands. There you go, future thumbnail. Let's go more this way so you can tell it's a hat. There you go, looks good right there. Okay, zoom in. That's a good shot right there. That's a weird glitch, huh? It's like stuck. And that's the hat I'm wearing. That's the hat I'm wearing. See, it's the same hat I'm wearing that I redeemed. Isn't that weird? Totally strange. Okay, let's check my things and see if that worked. Nope. Cook any 2-star meal? Okay, I need 3 more. So let's make a couple more. So we'll cook some more fish. Let's make a fish sandwich. That's probably 2 stars right there. And I got tons of materials. Am I still short one? I think I'm still short one. Yep, still need 1 more. Hold on. I needed 3, not 2. We'll make a fish soup. There you go. There it is. Another 5. Perfect. Oh, 10 night thorns. Okay, gain 15,000 star coins. Picture critter companion. Okay, we can knock these ones out. Okay, let's pet my companion. Come here, little friend. Where you at? Gotta pet ya. Here's my little dog. There you go. There's a pet. Nope, sorry. Hold on. Okay, there you go. There's my cute little dog. He's a cutie. I love that little dog. It's a shame he just can't be a dog. He has to have that little flower thing on. Okay. That's such a weird glitch. Okay, we can get out of here now. That's so weird. That's really funky. Yeah, that was really weird. That was really weird. Okay, we can go up here now, and we gotta check those blueberries. But there you go. Yep, you got it. You just don't eat any meat. Just don't eat any meat. Make sure it's actually fish. We'll have to see who's missing from the valley. Now, that's one thing I did buy. I bought this game called Ravenous Demons, and it's basically a Sweeney Todd game. Where it's you and a lady, you know, doing the Sweeney Todd thing. Like from the movie with, or I should say like from the Broadway play. Ooh, let's get it. Let's get all the coins. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get them all. They're really spread out. Oh, nope. I missed it. Dang it. If I would have got that last one, I would have got a chest. But here's a chest right here, though. Nice. Another 50 drill. That's nice. Doing good for the dream stones. Okay, so, oh yeah, blueberries. Okay, we can collect that now. We can collect this one now. Okay, we gotta hang out with Mickey. And we need night thorns. So let's find Mickey. Those are the easy ones. Once you find the character. Oh, he's way over here. Okay. So hopefully he stays. Yep. Yeah, I bought that game for $3. Pocahontas is the next update? Okay, I remember that one. My daughter was little. That's the time period I was still watching Disney movies. Okay, what are we looking for now? Well, yeah, we're looking for Mickey. Sorry, Wally. We're gonna hang out with Mickey for a while now. Hey, Mick! Hey, you wanna hang out? Okay, cool, thanks. What was that thing about walking companions? Okay, so that's still good right there. Yeah, we'll be able to fish after that, so that'd be nice. Because that was one of the things I couldn't do in the last Star Pass, was do any fishing over here. Okay, well, we should be almost at 10. Okay, there's another one back here. Nice, another one back here. Ooh, another 2. Okay, this should do it right here. This should be 10. Close, is it 10? We got 2 more. Yep. Well, the thing about when I was kind of growing up was a lot of stuff was still kind of new. You know, it wasn't a bunch of sequels. Oh, I'm not shaming Disney. It's just for me, Crystal. Well, I got to turn the air conditioner on. So for me, Crystal, you know, my daughter is probably about your age, okay? And because I'm 62, and so once my daughter got older, I didn't really have to watch the Disney movies anymore. So a lot of these Disney characters that we have in the game, I never seen their movie. You know, like the Frozen, and then you know, the evil Cher running behind us there. I never saw Tangled. You know, there's a lot of the Disney movies I've not seen. Never seen Wall-E. You know, because I didn't really have to anymore, because I was an older dad. I was freed from the bondage of kid movies. Even though I still watch kind of young, I still watch cartoons and you know, lighthearted stuff. But you know what I mean. But I'm not shaming you if you guys watch Disney, because if I was a Disney shamer, I wouldn't be playing this game. I still love Disney. Now I'm disappointed that we didn't get Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Once they add those guys to the game, it'll be complete for me. That's one of my favorite Disney movies. That's like from my childhood back then. That's my time. Okay, so we got here. Oh yeah, so now we're hanging out with Mickey, and we gotta do some more chores. So hold on. What do we got going? Okay, so we're done with Wall-E. I don't want to do the Eternity Isle right now. Okay, with that one we're kind of stuck on. Okay, so just highlight that and just work on chores. Oh, I know what you don't mean. No, but the thing about Crystal is I always got to clarify. Because I got to watch how I say, because I talk like a boomer. Because I am a boomer. And so I always like self-correct. Because you got to figure, I'm just rambling, my friend. Hey, there's Gamer Girl. So yeah, so I'm just talking and talking and talking, looking at the chat, playing the game, and so a lot of this is all freeform, you know. So sometimes I have to go back and watch the chat to see what I even talked about. Because whatever is in the chat, if you notice, that's like a springboard, and that's what drives the conversation. Because very rarely is, oh really? And Wishbone Ranch? Like the dressing? Yeah, but see, I don't want to buy another DLC. You know, Debbie was kind enough to buy me the DLC for Eternity Isle, and I need to start using that, you know. I feel pretty bad I haven't done anything with that yet. And that wonderful person, you know, she bought that for me. I've been very fortunate to have you folks, you know, buy stuff for me, you know, and I feel very honored. And I don't take it for granted. Okay, I got to fix my energy. I got food right here. I got these fish sandwiches. I try not to shame people, but I'm naturally sarcastic, so I have to be careful, because I'm a smug. And then I'm really fast on my feet when it comes to this talking, so, you know, there you go, there's our night thorns. Yeah, they do, I'll get it. I'm more excited about the Eternity Isle and opening up our black and white friend and making that train. Okay, so what else we need to do here? Now we need to go, okay, let's collect this. Now we need to mine for blue gems and fish at the Glader Trust. So let's go to the Glader Trust. Boom. Hey, thank you folks. Thank you for spending your time with me on this Wednesday. You know, time's valuable. I know there's all kinds of cool stuff to do on the internet. So I'm glad you're spending your time with me, my friends. You know, I'm just glad you're all here. You know, it's wonderful to be able to have people to spend time with. Because, you know, I'm not going to lie, life's a little lonely right now. You know, so, you know, starting off with a new job, new city, you know, so it's a little tough. Not going to lie. I get lonely a lot. But then I have all you friends to help me through all this. And so I think about you folks all the time. I love this channel. This was basically a doorway to a great part of my life. You know, it's hard to believe it's going to be 4 years. It's going to be 4 years and 3 months. So once we hit June 10th, that's 4 years of streaming. Four years of having a channel. And it's been the funnest thing I've ever done. I need to start... Oh, thank you, Mrs. G. Oh, how wonderful are you? Hold on. How wonderful. Give me a second. Give me a minute. Hold on. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you again. Hey, Mrs. G. Thank you from me for the super chat. That's where it's at. Hey, Mrs. G. How do you be? Is it summer or winter? On your side of the globe. Inquiring minds. Yeah, we want to know. All right, Mrs. G, thank you, my friend. Hey, hearts in the chat for Mrs. G. You guys are so wonderful, friends. Thank you. So nice of you. So nice. Hope I don't blow your guys' eardrums out. I worry about that sometimes. I have a tendency to be loud. Oh, okay, here we go. What are we doing now? Okay, this is good to go. Oh yeah, we gotta go fishing. That's right, fishing. Fishing and blue gems. I'm glad you guys are all here. Because I'm not gonna lie, my friends, the Disney game, it doesn't bring in the big numbers. Not like Animal Crossing does, you know. And then Dinkum's getting away, but you know what, it doesn't matter. You know, I do this because I love you guys, I love hanging out, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of fun being a YouTuber. I love it. I love it. It's a lot of work. It's actually more work than I expected it to be. It really is. But you know what? You know, it's good to be busy. It's good to be busy, and it's good to have a purpose. And that's what I have now.
Why does morning have to be so
But I'm gonna start hanging out at the game store on Fridays. So there's a place called the Hammersmith Guild, and they play like tabletop games like Warhammer, some other war games. And so I'll be hanging out with a bunch of nerdy guys and gals, you know, because you know you could be a nerd with any gender, you know, males do not have the exclusive on being nerds, okay? Yes, this is on Switch too, and it plays like butter on toast, Mrs. G. So you're gonna start seeing it. I moved my Bally to the Switch 2, okay? And it plays so much better. So basically, I kind of started over. So we're really early into the game. Which makes this, you know, this game is fun, Angel Kitty. I love the chores. It was a huge update. It took over 30 minutes. I'm not sure what they did, but it took over 30 minutes to update my Switch. But it plays really nice on the Switch too. The funny thing is you know, I got the Switch, well, I was gifted the Switch 2. Thank you, Tanya T, aka Sweet Merlot. Without the generosity of that wonderful person, I would not have a Switch 2. Because I would not. I would not have one at all. Because I planned on buying the Switch 2 when I sold the house. and that did not work out like I planned. So, you
How
know,
you doing today?
I mean, I sold the house, but we took a giant loss on it. Okay, how many more fish do I need to catch? Oh, 8 more. Okay, this concentrate on fishing. But yeah, now I'm very excited about being on the Switch too, because so I was always embarrassed and I always felt bad about playing this game and having my belly look like poo, because I pride myself on my decorating skills, because my Animal Crossing islands, they're usually pretty neat, okay? I'm really good at doing neat things when it comes to the decorating, but I always felt bad about how terrible my valleys looked. So that's why I always focused on just doing the chores. You be careful, my friend. So that's why I'm glad this game runs better on the Switch too. So now I have no excuse about decorating. It's still a little wonky, but nowhere near as bad as it used to be. I can actually decorate now. That always bugged me about my valley looking pretty lame. Because my Animal Crossing islands are always, they look good. I feel very comfortable with my Animal Crossing decorating. And I feel comfortable with the pretty stuff I'm making now too. Wacky and weird is my forte, but I've always had trouble with pretty stuff. Even the same with artwork when I was younger. With my artwork, a lot of my artwork is weird and strange, bizarre, because I'm a weirdo. And so, I'm a good weirdo. I'm eccentric. That's the weirdo you can sit in the room with and not worry about things. I'm not a creep. So, but yeah. So, I always struggled on making pretty artwork, That's something I'm going to be doing pretty soon. So before the stream, I was working on my YouTube studio room. It's just taking me so long. I got so much junk, my friend. I have so much stuff to get rid of. I thought I was cramped in the townhouse. The mobile home's even smaller. So life is going to force me to get rid of a lot of stuff. But I want to make videos of me getting rid of stuff, so you can see it. See all my beautiful clutter. I got a lot of collectibles, a lot of little things, a lot of neat little stuff. It's been fun unpacking stuff. I got boxes that have been packed for like 7 years. I got like 4 boxes that I packed in the 90s when I moved away from Santa Fe the first time. Oh, good thing. I'm glad. That makes you. I was worried about you, Crystal. I'm glad I didn't have to be a grandpa and bring it up, because I was thinking about mentioning something. Like maybe taking a coffee break and like saying, go get a snack. Okay, that makes you happy. Because you gotta eat. Eating's important. And you can't, once you start that I'm too depressed to eat thing, and you start snowballing like that, it's too hard to break that cycle. So you gotta be very conscious. It's hard to lose a loved one. I feel you, friend. We all know that loss of losing somebody we love. I try to be, Crystal. Well, here it is, Crystal. Here's the deal. Okay, so I used to be kind of grouchy. I mean, I've always been nice, but I used to be like I'm a very serious guy and funny at the same time. I'm like an enigma. Okay, so I used to be So my job used to be where they would send me to stores. Okay, this is I used to work for Aaron Brothers, and then I used to work for Michael's Craft Stores. Okay. I've always been a manager. This is like the first time where I have not really been a manager in my jobs, okay? So I used to be what you used to call a hatchet man, okay? So they used to send me to broken stores. So I would go to a broken store and I would get it running smooth. and then I would tell the managers who to keep and who to fire, okay? And then a lot of the times they would send me to stores to look for fraud and theft. So I've always been kind of like an AP driven guy, because I got that kind of a brain, you know. I wanted to be like I wanted to be Sherlock Holmes when I was little. And so yeah. So once I had my heart attack and almost died, I changed my life, okay? I got to be nicer in a lot more situations. I basically, you know, I got to be more grateful. I got to be less angry. I quit drinking. I quit smoking. So having that heart attack totally changed me, because the doctor told me I should have died, okay? The only reason why I didn't die, because my brother Dave took me to the ER. If I was at home, I would have been dead, and we never would have connected. So that's why I make it my life's mission to be a lighthouse and to bring positivity into the world, because God let me live when I should have died. My heart was beating like 162 times a minute, something crazy like that. I got the paperwork. I found it not too long ago when I'm unpacking stuff. See, we're talking like 2005, my friend. This was in 2005, so like 21 years ago. So I got to live it. I got to live a generation. I should have died, and I got an extra generation. Thank you, God. So I got to pay it back. I make it my mission to do good things. Because I owe the universe. I owe it big time, friends. And then, you know, and then with this divorce, as you notice, I bring it up less and less now, friends. So I see this divorce as my second chance of life, you know, because it wasn't happy for either of us. And, you know, and so that's why we split it. And it was hard. It was hard to split because we spent most of our life together, you know. We were kids. But that's okay, because I'm excited and afraid for, you know, I'm excited and afraid for the future. Oh, Crystal, I have all kinds of health problems, my friend. So, Crystal, I have a bad heart. So, like I mentioned, when I flatlined, I suffered a damage from that. So, about, I don't know, about maybe before I started streaming, about 4 years ago, I started fainting. I would just pass out. So, it turns out I have an enlarged ventricle, and one of my valves doesn't close all the way. My blood pressure is like 93 over 60 something. My blood pressure is like sputtering like an oil can. So that's why I got to be careful. That's another reason why I'm so thankful and try to be loving and kind and not get angry. Believe me, it's hard, especially now I was working AP. You know, I'm a grouchy guy. I'm a grouchy boomer man. I grew up in a time where you were just, you know, my dad passed when I was 12, like I mentioned, so my uncles stepped in. But, you know, I had the typical macho Hispanic uncles, where it was Ernie, you bury, you know, big boys don't cry, you push it down, blah, blah, blah. I'm just paraphrasing, but that's how I grew up, man. You know, that's how I grew up, friends. I grew up, I have all this bottled emotion, you know, that I'm working through. I watch a lot of videos. But, you know, God has a plan for me, and this is the plan. You know, I'm here to help lonely people. I'm here, like last week, when you said you were super depressed, and so I tried to bring you happiness for 2 hours. That's why God let me live, you know, so I can, you know, I can make people forget about things for a tiny bit, you know. I'm like that. I'm junk food. I'm that super sugary candy bar that brings you joy for a minute, you know. I'm that funny clip on YouTube that makes you laugh for a minute. That's why I think I was allowed to live. Oh, I thank God every morning. Every day I thank God. And I'm not gonna lie, my friends, I'm going through the ringer in my personal life. It's not all fun and games. I mean, I owe so much money because of this divorce. Okay, Mrs. G, well, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, hearts in the chat for Mrs. G. But the thing about it is, you know, you know, you're going to have problems no matter what. So you don't let that stuff hold you back. I believe the universe gives you all the tools you need that you're equipped for. You just got to realize your self-worth. And you got to see your own potential. So if you're always depressed, looking down on the ground, all saying, woe's me, then you're never going to see the opportunities. You're never going to see the people around you reaching out the helping hand. Because there's tons of people around you that want to help. Because the universe puts them there. And you know why I know? Because I'm one of those helping hands. I've been there helping people when they need them. That's why I know. Because I'm part of that squad. I'm a guardian angel. And that's what I love about this community. This community accepted me right away. Man, I had some problems. I'm not gonna lie. I had a couple of rough patches, you know, with people trolling me and some other, you know, situations. But most of it's been pretty good. I would say maybe like I would say 10% negative, 90% positive. This community is awesome. Same thing for the Warhammer community. They're the guys that shot me over to 1,000. So I'll be making some more Warhammer content pretty soon. Cause that's a game I've been playing for God for over 20 years. Ooh, there's a dog. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. There's a dog? Where? Hold on. That is pretty cool looking right there. See? Oh, look at that. Oh, the riverboat. I actually went on that when it used to be at Disney back in the 70s. Oh my God. Oh, see, this is what I got to watch out for. Okay, so the clothes, I can care less about the clothes, my friend. Oh, look at that cute little duck. Ah! Dang it. I should have never opened this. Where's that dog? Where's the dog at? Oh, I don't... Oh, there he is. How much? How much is a dog? 4,500, huh? Ooh. That would be cool to have a dog. Like a real dog. Not something with flowers. You know, I get paid tonight. You know, I'm gonna treat myself, and I'm gonna buy some moonstones, and I'm gonna buy this bundle. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this bundle, cause you know, I've been working hard. I've been putting my nose to the grindstone, and I need a treat. And this looks totally cool. I need a dog. I need a man's best friend. I'll get that a little later on. I don't want to be buying stuff online because that's bad. That's how you get hacked. I'm glad you mentioned the dog. That's not the dog you mentioned though, is it? But that's cool. The doghouse looks cute and I like that bed. Yeah! I'm loving life. You know, I love being in Albuquerque. I've been going to some of the niche stores. So I went to a comic book store last week to go look around. I'm looking for places I could sell some of my collectibles to. So that's what I'm looking for. Because I like, oh, that's right. I was talking about setting up the YouTube room before and after the stream. And then I have so much stuff. And so my brother's coming in 2 weeks. So, I mean, I don't have to have this perfect, but I want to make it where we can sit down in the front room together. Because, see, right now, I got everything in tubs. I took everything out of the boxes and put them in plastic tubs. Now, it's funny because I still have the same amount of stuff, but it doesn't look as junky because everything's in plastic tubs. Oh, the dog from Peter Pan, okay. Yeah, that's my time period. I'll start decorating pretty soon. But I'm glad I started over from scratch, because the first time around I had too many things going on at once. So I'm being very selective, and I'm not opening too many realms, if you noticed. I'm trying to be where I actually get stuff done. And then the next realms I open will be like characters that I enjoy. Or that I should say that I'm familiar with. Okay, let's get those blueberries so we can make some fruit salad. Okay, so let's take a look. How are we doing? Oh, we still gotta go fishing. What am I doing? See, I get all sidetracked, my friend. We're not even done with the fishing yet. See how I am? It's amazing that I get anything done in real life. Because that's how I am in real life. Now, my friend Jesse had a great time yesterday. I want to thank you all for making my best friend feel very welcome, okay? That was nice. That was wonderful of you. I'm so happy that my best friend felt comfortable. And that's the first time my best friend has watched my whole stream. And she thought it was pretty funny how I get sidetracked all the time and I'm always running around. And then, yeah, that's how I am in real life, you know. I have a hard time staying focused. I manage, you know. I do better at work. When I'm in a structured environment, I do really good. That's when I'm at home, I gotta be careful because I end up with too many side projects. Now, you know, oh, really? Okay, that's good to know. You got that's from the 1940s too. Oh, do I gotta water this stuff? It looks all dry. Hold on. Oh no, that's wheat. That's how it looks. Never mind. That's how it looks. We'll pick that later. We gotta go fishing. You gotta go fishing. Yeah, I think I just planted that stuff for a chore. Okay, we gotta catch 2 more fish. 1953, okay. 10 years before I was born. Yeah, I'm gonna be 63 this year. In about, oh God, about 5 months. Time just flies. Time just flies. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I think I just need 1 more fish. 3 more. 3 more fish, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about the last time I was watching Disney movies. Was around Pocahontas, Little Mermaid, because I think my daughter was, oh God, was my daughter, what, she was like 9 or 10 around that time? 9 or 10? Yeah. Because after that, she got a little grown up and started wanting to watch other movies, you know. You know how it is once that kid reaches that age where they decide they're grown up. And then you don't do the kid stuff as much anymore. Okay. I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of board games to get rid of. So I got a lot of stuff I'm going to try to sell and donate. So I got, oh God, speaking of, I got to get, okay, hold on. Speaking of that, man, look how full my pockets are. Okay, how are we doing on the fishing? Okay, 1 more fish. And then, oh, here's a rare. Okay, let me back up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I just got too much stuff. Now, the good thing is, because I was feeling really bad about all this junk I have, right? and I was talking to my best friend Jesse, and I was just saying, oh God, I'm a hoarder, blah blah blah. And then my friend Jesse kind of basically had to say, you're not a hoarder, Ernie. You're a collector that has too much stuff. Because he kept saying hoarders have nothing but trash. So thank God I don't have a lot of trash. I do have a lot of collectibles, and so I got a lot of collectible toys. That's what takes up the most room. So I felt a little bit better. I still feel bad because I got like a lot of junk and it's impacting my life. I need to get rid of it. But at least I'm not like, hey, just hang out, Evil Share.
Got a minute, pal?
Okay, bye. Okay, if I remember, I think she's the one that helps me with the gardening. Let's see what her powers are again. It's been so long, I kind of forgot. I tend to give her stuff I don't use too often because she's not my favorite to hang out with. I like to make jokes about her being Evil Share. But I know in the movie, she's like the hardcore villain, locking up her daughter like that. Terrible, terrible. But she's good at digging, because all she can do is shovel the dirt. So let's see what she can do here for us. We'll get some clay. Don't get mad at me, I'm just telling how it is. Just telling you how it is, Mother. If you don't like being slandered, don't do bad things. See how smug she is? Yeah. We all know people like her in our lives. She's an archetype. I've dated ladies like her in the past. You know that? I've dated ladies like you, Mother Global. I've had dated ladies like you. Yep. Okay. Alright. Hey, you know what? We're done hanging out. Yep, just me again. You know what? You look kind of busy. Let's hang out later.
Do me a favor, won't you, dear?
Yeah, I'm busy. Bye. Yeah, well, she is. See, I just gotta watch out because I'm very smug. So I gotta be careful I don't get too smug. Especially when I start talking about stuff I do. I don't want to sound big-headed, Hey, welcome back, Hazel! Glad you're here, friend! Hey, it's been an hour and 38 minutes. Not bad. We're getting a lot done. The big thing is once I'm able to fish in the Sunlit Plateau, I can start really moving that stuff there. Hey, isn't that crazy? Yeah. She reminds me of a Mother Dearest. That movie with Joan Crawford. She definitely has that evil mom vibe. The coffee is pretty good. In fact, it's probably really cold by now. Since you mentioned it, I think I'm going to walk over to the Keurig machine and make me another cup of coffee. I'll make me my Cafe Bistro. I bought this espresso. It's really good. You see, I drink my coffee black, friends. So I really enjoy the taste. And this one, I like bitter coffee. I like hearty flavors. When I used to be a drinker, I used to drink gin and stuff that had bite to it. I've always liked the bite, the burn. I like really hot foods, that kind of stuff, I like my chili to make me sweaty, If I eat some chili and I start to sweat on the top of my head, that's good chili. I've eaten some chili you could touch the top of my head and it's actually hot. The top of my head gets hot. I don't know if that's good for my brain, but man, I sure love it. It's just killing the weak memories. That's all. Okay, so what are we doing now? What do we need to do to earn some points. Oh, look, I keep leaving too soon. Okay, let's go back to our map. I'm trying to press the dinkum buttons for the map. Okay, hold on. I'm having game bleed. Okay, let's collect this stuff. Hold on. Let's collect that. Collect that. Wonderful. Let's go back to our map. And let's go back to here again and catch that one last fish. See, this doesn't say about me getting sidetracked. Okay, we need one last fish. I just had to get away from Mother because I'm attracted to those kind of ladies. I'm attracted to what's bad to me. Okay, here we go. Bam. Bam. Oh. Try it again. Yep, I probably am like your dad. If we're around the same age, we probably have the same influences, you know. Now, it was so wonderful when I was at work last week. Somebody thought I was 42 years old. And I thanked them and said, oh God, thank you, but I'm actually 62. And they were really surprised that I was 62. So a lot of my coworkers actually think I'm younger than I am. Because, you know, I don't act my age, and I don't work like a 62-year-old guy. I work really hard. In fact, I work harder than I should. But it's how it's always been. It's hard to turn it off. Okay, so now, let me go grab my coffee. And look, we got another duty thing to collect. Nice. So we can collect another item. Oh, royal tasks. Okay, we just need one more. One more of those. Okay, that's going to be easy. So I got to sell some minerals. So let's go really quick here. Let's grab a couple of gems. Yep. Yeah, I like, I love hot sauce. I used to be like a big Tabasco sauce guy. I used to put Tabasco sauce on everything I used to eat. Everything. Okay, I gotta do one more task. So we need one royal task. And let's take a picture with the companion. Keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, where's our companion? There's both of them. There it is. Perfect. Okay, nice. There's a twofer. So we're going to collect that. And now allow us to collect two of these now. So we're going to collect this guy here. And then one of our routine duties. I keep forgetting of these. Oh, take a picture with Minnie. I don't have Minnie yet. Buy spicy seeds. Okay. Get the spicy. I don't have anything spicy right now. Okay, hold on. Where's the picture thing? Collect. Okay, not bad. We're doing good. 140 of the coins. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, what do we got going on too? Oh God, yeah. Tabasco and eggs is heaven. You got 8 jobs, Hazel? You can be careful, my friend. Don't overdo yourself. See, I work at Walmart, and then I have my YouTube. Now, I consider this like my retirement job. This is my fun job. This is my fun job that I have fun with. Let's give them an apple. There you go. There's an apple, friend. You're welcome. Let's give this guy something now. Let's give him an apple as well. Or is that a tomato? Hold on. I don't think he'll like the tomato. Now, for a while, I was using Tapatio. That's like a Mexican hot sauce. And then I also like that hot sauce. That's the Asian hot sauce that has the rooster on it. That stuff is super hot. But I don't eat that stuff very often. Only when I go to restaurants. It's too hot to eat every day. I don't want to mess up my stomach. Now that I'm getting older, I gotta be very conscious of that kind of stuff now. Considering my age, I'm doing pretty good. Hey, what's going on? How come I'm showing, what happened to my stream? Oh, I'm not live. I must have messed it up when I was typing. Okay, there you go. Well, you be careful about your back and knee, friend. Once you start having trouble in the joints like that, you know, that's hard. You know, I know how that is. I have a bad shoulder because I had that frozen shoulder. And so now and my shoulder just grinds now. I have to do exercises every day because that way my muscles don't calcify. You know, that's what the frozen shoulder is. It's your muscles getting hard, and that your muscles harden and they lose the flexibility. And on cold days, it kills me. So you be careful with that, my friend. Hey, Hernay, how you doing, my friend? Oh yeah, I don't. Hey, anything that has a warning label on it, forget it. I don't need it. You know, natural chilies. You know, I know which ones are hot. But if it's a processed chili sauce, and it has the warning label, yeah, I pass on it. You know, because you know I like hot, but when it gets to be so hot where you can't even taste it, it takes the joy out of it. Oh man, I just did it again. See, that's what happens. Is I go to type in my chat, and I end up closing the YouTube on my second monitor. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah. Are you? Well, good. I didn't know you had a channel, my friend. You have a channel? Have you just started, or have you had one for a while, Hernay? Oh God, they have a link for you. Oh, I'm probably subscribed to you. Hold on, let me check. Oh God, I'm so embarrassed now. I'm so embarrassed. Hold on. Oh yeah, oh, okay. Oh, your page has a different channel name. Okay, I am subscribed to you, friend. I'm subscribed to you. It's just your name's not your channel name. Okay, that's what threw me off. But yeah, I'm subbed to you. Go sub to our friend. Okay, what did I just do? Okay, boom, there we go.
Excuse me, but I could use
Yeah.
help.
How do you like being a content creator? Do you enjoy it, my friend? That's one thing I never really ask the other content creators, if they enjoy what they do. I mean, you're going to probably say yes, because I enjoy it. It's only been 1 or 2 times I haven't had fun. I've only had 1 or 2 occurrences where it hasn't been fun. Alright. Okay, let's see what else we got going on, okay? So we're doing pretty good. We've actually went from 0 to 140, so that's not too bad. Yeah, what surprised me about it, Alex, is the amount of work. I don't know why I thought I'd just be able to play games and stuff. And I know, and I don't even put, I'm really trying to work on my thumbnails. I really would need to work on my thumbnails. I think that's my big weakness, is thumbnails and, you know, not knowing how to use the art programs. Because I kind of grew up, you know, doing everything by hand, art-wise. So it's kind of, it's hard to make that adjustment digital. I've been watching videos so I can learn. Because I downloaded GIMP for my computer. But yeah, I'm loving it. And then also too, my friends, we're going to start making our next Animal Crossing movie, you know, starting really soon. You know, once we get it going. Oh, what a wonderful night. This has been a great stream, my friends. It's been nice hanging out together. I'll be happy when I can go fishing over here. Okay, where's that thing I gotta water again? Yeah, it's gonna be a couple of game days, so I'm gonna start knocking this out like every day, you know. So like right now, I play Dinkum every day, and then you know the Animal Crossing I'm playing like 3 times a week. But now that I'm getting the stuff ready for the movie and the summer games, I have to oops, hold on. I gotta start playing some more. I don't really have a locker at work, so I don't take my Switch to work with me anymore. I have no way of locking it up, and it gets way too hot here in Albuquerque for me to leave it in the car. I used to play the Switch during lunch, but like I said, I don't have a locker anymore, so that makes it kind of hard because I'm the new guy at the store, you know. Yep. But I'm happy how well this plays on the Switch too. I've been seeing a lot more positive input about the Switch 2 coming out. Because I watch a lot of videos about video gaming, about the video game industry. Even though some games I don't play, I try to keep up on what's going on, you know, with the different game companies and all this stuff. Now, I've been watching this, I came across this one guy. He's a young guy, and he makes like videos talking about video games, and he's been talking about monetization in games and how they're like heavily monetized. And the funny thing about it is Disney Dreamlight Valley was like the #1 culprit on his list for being the worst games about being monetized and taking money from the player base. This game is so hard with the FOMO. Yeah, we're gonna sell all this stuff. So that was a big surprise. Also, it was a big surprise, but I wasn't shocked. Now, did I sell that? Dang it! I didn't press the right button. I hate when I do that. Yeah. See, I had troubles with this game for a while because I was getting hooked on buying all the houses. This is the only game I really got crazy with buying stuff in, was this game. Oh, which movie were you watching, Hazel? The movies are a lot of fun. They were fun to make. And I haven't really seen anybody do that. So, whenever I have an idea for the channel, for our projects, I try to Google it first or look it up on YouTube to make sure nobody's done it. Like the same with our football games. Nobody's played the football games like we have. I haven't seen anybody using the dice like we use them. Now, I remember one stream, I did the dice, and people didn't even know you could do that. So I think a lot of people are not even aware that the dice actually work. Okay, I need these gems for his quest, but I got tons of those in my thing. Yeah. Well, the moonstones. The last time I bought moonstones, I bought like $5 worth, and then basically that $5. This is my second star path using that $5. Now today I'll spend that whole $5 buying that thing with the dog. But see, I don't mind that. I haven't bought anything for this game in a long time. Where did I get 50 tomatoes? There we go. I'll sell this. Okay, now we're good.
Ooh.
Okay,
See
gain
you
500
later.
stars. Nice. So we're gonna collect that one. Okay, that's streamlined. That was a royal task. Okay, perfect. See, there it is. Catch 3 fish in the Sunlit Plateau. Can't do that yet. Let's see if we could do these really quick. We'll change our outfit really fast, too. So all we gotta do is just change our pants, and that'll count. Is this where... There you go. That looks pretty sharp.
How do you
Okay,
doing
there you go.
today?
We'll wear that. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's go to the restaurant. Yeah. Well, I learned some self-restraint. Now, it's also easier because this isn't my main game. This is like in my top 3. So, so basically it's Animal Crossing, Dinkum, and Disney. Those are the 3 games I really like a lot. But like I say, with the Disney, I was always kind of tortured because it played like caca on on the Switch 1. It was terrible on the Switch 1. I wish I would have known it was available for the computer. I would have bought it for the computer because my computer is pretty decent. I got a pretty decent, when I built this computer, it was a gaming rig. Oh, does he? Neat. That'd be fun. I'll get him after the stream. So next time you see it, he'll be running around with me. Okay, let's go ahead and eat. Well, we should open that chest. Oh, I forgot I have this too. I gotta go talk to Donald about that. What do we get? Ooh, that's a nice looking item. Ooh, that's very nice. That looks really nice. Okay, let's get barehanded. Wow, it's almost been 2 hours already. So let's go ahead and start getting ready to say goodbye. You know, it's amazing how fast the time flies on the 2-hour stream, my friends. It's amazing. You know, it just seemed like we just started. You know, it's crazy how fast it goes. We'll go just a couple of minutes over. I just want to talk to you guys, friends, while I get my energy back. You know, I want to thank you all so much. You know, I know I'm not my usual upper kind of cheery, like energy self today, because I'm pretty tired because it's been 2 days of non-stop errands. This has been a busy couple of days off for me, and it's all been like office stuff and applying for stuff and talking on the phone, and that's the stuff that makes me kind of tired, you know. Oh, so you have to sign into a character, he roams around? That's kind of neat. I'll have him hang out with Goofy. But yeah, I love you, friends. You know, and our streams are special times, and I try not to complain about my life too much. You know, I'm like an open book. It's hard to keep things, you know, bottled up. But I really love you, friends, and I really cherish our time together. You know, it means so much. I am so lucky and so fortunate that my channel took off, and that I have people that watch me, and basically I want to thank, you know, everybody who's a subscriber. You know, I want to thank everybody who's a member. It means so much, my friends. It means so much. And then, hold on one second here, hold on. And then I also want to thank, hold on, I'm pulling up a page here, hold on. I want to thank everybody who did Super Chats. I want to thank our friend Lux. I want to thank Mrs. G. You know, thank you so much for doing that. Okay, so my friends, I want to say some thank yous to these fellow. So I want to thank people in Italy, in the United Kingdom. I've been basically in Italy. Hey, my Italian friends in Italy, I want to thank you all because now you guys are 29% of my audience now. It's really amazing, you know. So, you know, I want to thank you all in that wonderful country. As being an artist, I'm very, I've always wanted to go to Italy. Leonardo da Vinci was one of my heroes growing up. The Renaissance art time is a big time for me. I love art, and I love the fact that I'm getting an international audience. I want to thank my friends in the UK. Thank you as well, my friends. I also want to thank, of course, our friends in Canada and Australia. Thank you so much. I do pretty, and also in New Zealand. I do well in the English-speaking countries, okay? And then I also want to thank our friends in Germany and thank you. I've been getting a small following there. I'm slowly picking up an international audience because now I'm auto-dubbed. So I pressed to be part of that. I'm not sure how I sound in a different language because probably not my voice, but it's what I'm saying. Oh, to Eric or myself. Okay, I get it. Because he's from the movie. I got you now. We need Pluto. We need Pluto in this game. Oh, good. I'll find that out. So next time we play this game, you'll see him running around. I gotta start making little videos for this. But yeah, friends, I want to thank you all for making this thing a thing. Because without you friends coming every week, I'd just be a guy talking to myself. It would just be a regular day for me. You make my life special. Ooh, Pluto's in the game now? Okay, cool. And the Eternity Isle one? Yeah. No, I love you, friends. I love our time together. You know, it means so much. Okay, cool. I'll look that up and start working on that. Yeah, this was a great night. It wasn't a big crazy night, but it was a great night. Any night I spend with you, friends, is a great night. Sure is. Oop, what happened? Okay, there you go. Hearts in the chat for the Mod Squad, my friends. Thank you, Angel Kitty. Thank you, Crispy, for being here helping out. Well, I just dropped my mouse. Dang, I do it all the time. Thank you, Crispy. Thank you, Angel Kitty. Also, hearts in the chat for Poopy, Marie, and Shiloh, who couldn't make it today. And I also want to thank all of you who show up all the time. You know, I cannot thank you folks enough. And I always worry that I don't, you know, I always want to make sure I entertain you folks. You know, I always want to make sure that your time with me is not wasted. It really means a lot to me to have you guys share your time with me. Because that's the only commodity, the only thing that's truly valuable. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Naru. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Mrs. G. Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure I get everybody else. Okay, I know I'm missing somebody. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Lux. Again, hearts in the chat for Lux and Mrs. G for the super chats. Thank you all, my friends. I'm so happy that I can call you friends and spend time with you. Thank you, Carissy, for being a member for 10 months. My friends, please go watch our friends that stream. Please go watch our friends that have a channel. Because a rising tide raises all boats, you know. So we help each other out. And we'll see you folks on Saturday. And I should have a video, at least one or two video. I should have at least one video out for members to watch first, okay? I want to thank you all for subscribing. I want to thank you for being members. And I want to thank you for the wonderful, quiet, and enjoyable stream we had tonight.
Yoo-hoo.
I know, huh?
Oh.
You know, what it is, Angel Kitty, she's hitting on me. Because she knows I'm a single guy, and she knows I'm attracted to crazy ladies. I gotta watch, yeah! She's trying to get my attention, she's going, ooh! And then she's always flashing the cleavage at me, too. Yep, but don't worry, I got willpower. I'm not gonna end up with another crazy lady. I will. Well, that's the kind of people I attract, you know. Beautiful, crazy women. Yep. I love you, friends. Hey, we'll see you later, okay? Love you all. Bye for now.
Sometimes
You
life's
guys have a
not
great
fair.
night. You
You
make my
best
life
remember
special.
that.
And I hope I make your life special. Okay? Bye, friends. This was a great time together. I gotta go eat dinner.
Do me a
I got a
favor,
Cobb
won't
salad
you,
waiting for
dear?
me in the fridge. My favorite